I found out my family's biggest secret on a quiet afternoon. Not during a fight. Not during a dramatic moment. But on a day that looked just like any other. The house was silent. Too silent. The kind of silence that makes you hear your own breathing. I was sitting alone at the dining table, the same table where we once laughed together. The same table where birthdays were celebrated. The same table where I thought love lived. I remember holding my cup of tea with both hands. It had already gone cold, but I didn't notice. My hands were shaking, but my face was calm. That's how it happens sometimes. Your heart breaks quietly, without asking permission. I had lived my whole life believing one story. A story my family told me. A story I repeated to myself whenever things didn't make sense. A story that helped me sleep at night. But that afternoon, that story fell apart. No one shouted at me. No one accused me. No one even looked at me. Yet I felt something crack inside my chest, slowly and deeply. I smiled when I should have cried. I nodded when I wanted to scream. And I stayed silent, because silence had always been my place in this family. People think family secrets are loud. They think they come with tears and arguments. But the biggest secrets are the quiet ones. The ones hidden in looks that don't last long. The ones hidden in words that are never said. I had always felt like an outsider in my own home. I just never knew why. That day, I finally understood. And once you know the truth, you can never unknow it. I grew up believing I was lucky. That's what everyone told me. You have a good family, they said. You should be grateful. So I was. I learned early how to be thankful for small things. A meal on the table. A roof over my head. A place to belong. My parents were quiet people. Not cold. Just reserved. They believed love didn't need words. That showing up was enough. I was the middle child. Not the eldest, who carried responsibility. Not the youngest, who carried affection. I was somewhere in between, learning how to stay invisible. My mother was practical. She woke before sunrise. She cooked, cleaned, and worked without complaint. She rarely hugged me, but she always made sure my clothes were clean. My father was distant. He spoke more with his eyes than his mouth. When he looked at me, it was never unkind. Just unreadable. Growing up, I often felt like I was walking slightly behind everyone else. Like the family photo where someone is always out of focus. That someone was me. But I didn't question it. Children adapt. We accept the world as it is, because we don't know anything else. When I got married, I thought things would change. I thought I would finally feel chosen. Finally feel wanted. My husband was gentle. Not expressive, but dependable. He loved routine, and so did I. We built a quiet life together. When our children were born, I gave everything I had. My time. My energy. My identity. I believed motherhood would fill the empty spaces inside me. And for a while, it did. But even then, there were moments. Moments when I felt like I didn't fully belong. Like I was performing a role written by someone else. I ignored those thoughts. Because families are not perfect. And love, I believed, was about adjusting. As years passed, small things began to hurt more than they should. Comments made casually. Decisions taken without asking me. Conversations that stopped when I entered the room. No one was cruel. That's what made it confusing. There were no sharp words to defend myself against. Just a constant feeling of being tolerated, not embraced. At family gatherings, I noticed how others were included effortlessly. Their opinions mattered. Their presence was celebrated. Mine was accepted. I told myself I was imagining it. That I was too sensitive. That I should be thankful for what I had. Still, the feeling followed me. My children grew older. They loved me, I know that. But even with them, there was a distance I couldn't explain. Sometimes I would watch them laughing with other relatives, and my chest would ache. Not with jealousy. With confusion. What was missing? What had I done wrong? One evening, I overheard a conversation. It wasn't meant for me. I wasn't supposed to hear it. Two voices. Low. Careful. I didn't understand everything. But I heard my name. And I heard silence after it. That silence said more than words ever could. I didn't confront anyone. I didn't ask questions. Because deep down, I was afraid of the answers. Fear has a way of keeping secrets alive. The truth came to me in pieces. Not all at once. Like a broken mirror, each piece reflecting something painful. It started with an old letter. I found it while cleaning a drawer. Yellowed paper. Carefully folded. Addressed to my mother. It spoke of a decision. A choice made long ago. A choice that changed lives. I read it slowly. My hands trembled. My heart pounded. And then I understood. I was not who I thought I was. Not entirely. The family I believed was mine had been protecting something. Or hiding it. I sat on the bed for a long time after that. The room felt smaller. The walls felt closer. Everything suddenly made sense. The distance. The silence. The way love always felt conditional. I wasn't angry. I was tired. I realized then that the secret wasn't just about me. It was about fear. About shame. About people doing what they thought was best, without thinking about the cost. When I finally spoke to my mother, she cried. Not loudly. Just quietly. I wanted to protect you, she said. But protection without truth is another kind of harm. Knowing the truth didn't bring peace right away. It brought grief. For the life I thought I had. For the version of myself I never got to be. I had to mourn silently. Because how do you grieve something no one else acknowledges? But slowly, something shifted inside me. I stopped trying to earn love that was never fully mine to begin with. I stopped shrinking myself to fit into spaces that were never made for me. I didn't cut ties. I didn't create drama. I chose something quieter. Acceptance. I forgave them. Not because they deserved it. But because I deserved peace. I learned that family secrets don't just hide truth. They hide people. They hide feelings. They hide lives. And carrying someone else's secret is a heavy burden for a child. Today, I live differently. I speak more gently to myself. I allow space for my feelings. I no longer apologize for existing. The secret no longer defines me. But it did teach me something important. That truth matters. That love needs honesty to survive. And that silence can hurt just as much as words. If you are listening to this and feel like you never quite belonged, please know this. Sometimes the problem was never you. Sometimes the truth was simply hidden too long. And even then, healing is possible. Quietly. Slowly. In your own time.